Hey guys, Nismoke A24ET here, and today I figured I'd do a video on the Z32 brakes. I got these probably, I want to say, a year ago at a junkyard. They charged me $20 caliper, so it turned out to be $100, which is a really good deal for the Z32 brakes. But yeah, these came off of I want to say a 91 non-turbo. These are the aluminum cased ones. As far as how big the pistons are, I forgot. I looked it up before, but I don't really remember. But today I'm just going to show you how to take them apart and do a rebuild on them. I got a rebuild kit for all the calipers. So, tools you'll need, we got a 14mm socket, 12mm socket, and a 10mm wrench to get us started. Also, one thing I also did was I sprayed all the bolts with PB Blaster just to help break them loose. Alright, so first I'm going to loosen this brake line here. Get my 10mm wrench on here. Now technically with brake lines and things of that nature, you want to use a line wrench. I don't have line wrenches, so I'm just using an open end. When you use an open end, you just got to be a little more careful. Alright, now that's removed. I think I already loosened these. Remove this. Okay, set our bolts to the side. Now I'll start by breaking loose these 4 main bolts here. They're 14mm. This would be a little tricky. I don't have a vise. Probably invest in one. So the next thing I'm going to remove is these rods here. They just push out. They're not threaded or anything. There's just a little spring tension from this. This comes right out. Take out these Now I'm going to start removing these bolts all the way. Oh, and I'm pretty sure I forgot to mention this is one of the rear brakes. I'll do one of the fronts next. Put our washer back, put these aside. So now we have 2 pieces. Now there's brake fluid everywhere. Let's see. So these pistons can be kind of a pain to get out sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a standard screwdriver and pry these little seals out. Alright, I got a standard screwdriver and I also got a pick. We'll start off with the pick. Looks like there's a little retaining clip on the seal. Try and find the end of the clip. So it's just a little retaining clip for to hold the seal on. Now we can take this little dust boot seal off. Spilling more brake fluid. Okay, so this is going to look weird because it looks like I'm putting it back together, but I was having trouble getting the pistons out, and I really don't want to use like vice grip pliers to pull them out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some compressed air to force the pistons out. Now, you need to be careful with this because if you use too much pressure, the pistons can shoot out. I mean, with this, they're kind of just going to hit each other, but if you have like a floating sliding caliper, the piston can shoot out. So I turn my regulator down to 50 psi, so let's see what happens here. Man, that thing's really in there. Doing this again. There we go. Victory! Alright, so now I'm going to take this back apart, put our pistons aside, just check real quick. Yeah, these are the same. I didn't want to mix them up and put them in the wrong spot, just okay, so this one, you can see this is where the fluid gets sent to the other side. There's a little indentation. Yeah, the seals are on this side. Just take those out. Get rid of those. But then on the inside here there's a seal, so I'll just grab my pick. And you want to be careful not to contact the cylinder with the pick, because you can put a score in it. Try finding a smaller pick. And I found my dentist tool. There we go. And that should be it for this side. I'll try and show you what I'm doing here. Get it underneath the seal and snatch it out. And that should be it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this in my makeshift parts cleaner, and then I'll start doing the front calipers. Okay, now we got the front caliper here. Start by removing this. Now there are some parts that go here, but I've already removed them, so just have to take my word on it. Now I'll start by removing these dust shields. And you don't have to be too nice with these dust covers because you're just going to replace them anyways. So you can kind of do whatever. Now I'm going to put some compressed air through it, try and get these pistons out. Don't want to build too much pressure up here. Wow, these do not want to come out, apparently. I'll try adding a little more pressure. Alright, bumped it up to 60. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You want to be careful. I'm putting them back so I can break them all loose, and then they should come out easier. Well, this is going to be a little difficult, isn't it? Let me find something that I can jam in between those two. Okay, so I've been having some issues here with using the compressed air, but I got them all loose essentially, so I'm just going to break this apart and then try and pull them out by hand. Must have Loctite on them or something. Okay, that's a win. Man, these are just not working with me. Okay, so I finally got all the pistons out. So I'm just gonna put all these in the parts washer, leave them in there for a few hours, and then I'll start cleaning them and reassemble.
Don't bring me down.